welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about 7 crochet tools that I regret not buying sooner. My name is Jackie Chaplin, and I am the owner and creator behind Cotton Baby Crochet on Etsy. I sell there and I sell in person at markets. So I pretty much crochet all the time. So these are things that I regret not having sooner because they make life so much simpler. The first thing are, and full disclosure, I am attempting to put affiliate links in the description of this video. So if you purchase through my link, I do get a small commission from it. But I will show you, I actually own all of these things because they are good and I very much like them. And currently, at the recording of this video, these are just things I actually like, and I'm making no money from them if you purchase or not. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, I just want to be transparent. These little wool needles. I don't know if you can see that. It's got like a little plastic loop basically. These are perfect for super bulky yarn because it can be a you-know-what to try to jam chunky yarn through like a regular sewing needle. So these make life so much simpler. Love them. Love them. That one looks a little worn out and beat up because I've had it for months. So they last a long time. And then you get them in packs. So if, God forbid, they do break on you, you'll have a backup because they come in a pack. The next type of sewing needle are these little bent tip ones. I do a lot of work with 3-weight and 4-weight yarn. So these are my go-to for that. So when you're sewing parts on and you're trying to get like up under the neck and you have like no space, this little curved tip makes it so much simpler. Like, I don't even know what I was doing before because you have to like literally crank the head to the side and like jam in there and it's straight, but like you can literally just kind of scoop with these and it works. And these are also available in a big pack, so you always have like a bunch of them on hand, but they're, even though they are like colored, they're metal, so like these won't bend or break or anything. You'll basically have them forever once you buy them. The next thing are row counters. Now, when I first started, I did what most people do and got a very inexpensive pack of crochet hooks on Amazon. And they did come with those little like cylinder plastic row counters, but I have none of those to show you, even though I've bought multiple packs of hooks that come with them, because I lose them. They're just gone. And they felt like they were going to break when I had them anyway. They're like not very good. Now, what I bought to replace them after I lost all of them are these. I think they're actually meant for like counting laps, like people running laps, but they work as a row counter just fine. And you can wear it on your finger, so while you're crocheting, you have it, and then you could just like hit your little count. Here, I will show you. Once you turn it on, you just hit this button after every row, and it counts it. And then this little button right here clears it so you can restart. These, I did have a hard time finding them in 1-packs, and I'm like, now I'm going to have a bunch of these that I don't need. But I ended up having them come in a 4-pack, and I greatly like that because I keep one on my crochet cart, one in my room if I'm crocheting in there, so it's like always in there when I need it, and then one in my project bag. And because I go to markets a lot, I like always have a project bag with me, so I don't have to like remember to grab this. And I crochet amigurumi, so I need these pretty much every pattern I make. So I highly recommend those. Make things a lot simpler. And because you could wear it, you don't have to worry about it like rolling under you on the couch and then it's like disappears into the abyss. The next thing that I highly recommend are neck lights like these. You could see they're bendable. What's the matter, buddy? The next thing that I recommend are these little neck lights. You can see they're bendable, so you can literally put them on and point them exactly where you need them at your project. And they get super bright. That's level 1, level 2, and level 3. Another cool thing about them is you can change the like temperature of the light. So that's a warm light, that is the regular light, and then this one is the cool light. So it's got like a blue tone to it. My only complaint about these, let me turn it off. I wish the battery lasted longer because I'll sit and crochet for like hours and hours. And as it starts dying, your light dims. So if you're working with the light, that can be kind of annoying. But they do last like hours before they start dying. I just binge crochet. Is that a term? But yeah, highly recommend. And they do come in other colors. I just really like pink, so I got pink. The next thing I recommend are these pins and pin cushions. Like any pins and pin cushions will work. I don't know why I was so resistant to them at first. I just, when I was sewing things on, did my best to like hold them in place and sew them. So what usually happened was I would sew them on, realize they were so freaking crooked that I would undo them and sew them again. But then, I don't know, logic happened and I got a pin cushion set so I can pin things on first. And then you just sew them on where they're at. Hello, buddy. Don't do nasty things on camera. Boys, am I right? And then the final thing that I regret not buying sooner are Hoju are crochet pattern books. He's so cute. All the patterns on Etsy, and that was a great place for a while. But then it like occurred to me that I should be buying or renting from the library pattern books because you get more bang for your buck that way. I don't know how many is in this, but I don't know, probably at least 20, and this is only like a $20 book. So instead of on Etsy paying like $2, $3, $4, $5 a pattern, you're basically paying like $1 a pattern, getting a pattern book, sometimes even less. So I highly recommend pattern books. I like the Animal Friends of Peek-a-Pow. I've got some doll books. I've got Not Monster books. They do have their patterns on Etsy as well, but they're good books to have. I don't have the other ones with me, but I've got a lot. I like books in general, so I collect those, and now I'm collecting crochet pattern books to go with all my other books. And you can see it's used. Now, I will say this particular book, these are not great market makes because of the amount of hours that these patterns take. You're going to have to price them very high. And I'm not saying they won't sell, but as I've said in other videos, it's a lot easier to sell somebody on one $5 item than one like $95 item because some of these patterns do really take that long. Currently, oh, is he not on the cover? I was going to show you the one that I was currently working on. It's a snail. It's really cute. It looks like it's got an orange slice for the little snail part. I don't know what that's called. Shell? Snail shell. But then the next one I'm going to make is this guy right here. I think they're super cute. But yes, that is all for today's video. And these were 7 crochet tools that I regret not buying sooner. And if you like crochet content, please consider subscribing and liking this video. And leave a comment below about the crochet tool that you regret not buying sooner. Thanks for watching. Bye.